Are you sketching prison walls, or just your future cell? Brian's voice echoed through the Ridgewood High hallway, dripping with mockery. Kiara kept her eyes down, clutching her notebook tight against her chest. The frayed edges revealed pages filled with intricate math diagrams, her quiet obsession for months. 3 white students loomed in front of her, laughing. The other kids scattered along the hallway only glanced their way, but no one spoke up. A crumpled paper ball rolled toward her foot, followed by a sharp shove to her shoulder. Kiara stumbled, her notebook slipping from her hands. Papers fluttered to the floor like fragile snowflakes, landing under muddy sneakers. "Don't bother picking that up," sneered the blonde girl beside Brian, "math can't save people like you." Their laughter rang out as they sauntered off, high-fiving each other. Kiara knelt, quietly gathering her scattered notes, her hands trembling. Her eyes never left the floor, but her jaw clenched with quiet defiance. At the far end of the hall, a tall man in a dark blue suit leaned casually by the classroom door, watching the scene unfold. No one knew who he was, yet. The classroom buzzed with quiet whispers as Mr. Reynolds cleared his throat. "All right, listen up," he said, gesturing to the man by the door. "This is Professor Adams from Stanford. He's here to see what bright minds Ridgewood High has to offer." Kiara stiffened. Her notebook, edges still smudged from the hallway floor, sat on her desk. Brian and his friends chuckled from the back row. Professor Adams stepped forward, adjusting his silver-rimmed glasses. "I brought a little challenge," he announced, scribbling a massive, complex equation on the board. The room fell silent. It wasn't ordinary high school math, this was university level, unsolved by most. "Whoever solves this," he smiled, "earns more than just extra credit." Students exchanged nervous glances. Brian laughed under his breath. Kiara's eyes locked on the equation. Her pulse quickened, not from fear, but recognition. This wasn't new to her. She had drawn it, weeks ago, in that same battered notebook. But no one here knew that, not yet. Minutes passed. No one moved. Mr. Reynolds urged the class, but hands stayed down, eyes darting nervously. From the back, Brian whispered, "Guess your drawings didn't help you now, huh?" Kiara stood up. Her chair scraped softly against the floor. The class turned. Quietly, she approached the board, pulling a folded, worn paper from her hoodie pocket, the exact same equation, already solved in her neat handwriting. Professor Adams froze. His eyes widened as he scanned the paper, then looked at her. You're Kiara Thompson?" he asked, voice filled with surprise and respect. The room fell silent. Brian's smirk vanished. "I didn't come here for Ridgewood," the professor continued, holding up her paper. "I came for the person behind this." Kiara met his gaze, her voice calm but steady. "You can tear my notes, mock my skin, but you can't erase what I know." The classroom stayed frozen in stunned silence as she handed him the solution, and walked back to her seat. The room never quite recovered from that moment. Some stares softened, others stayed bitter, but Kiara's quiet brilliance had already spoken louder than any insult. Her story reminds us, silence isn't weakness, it's the space where real strength grows. If you believe in standing tall without raising your voice, subscribe to hear more stories like Kiara's. Sometimes, the smartest voice in the room is the quiet one.